What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. Big thanks to Massive in TU20. They have buffed my sniper build, and if like me, every now and again you like to sit back, relax and just snipe rather than run and gun, this is going to be the build for you. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Maybe join if you're liking the Division 2 content, and let's get straight into the patch notes. Right, so as you can see here, Habsburg Guard. It was 15% headshot, 15% MMR, 10% status effects. This got changed. The headshot damage stayed the same, but they buffed the MMR damage by 5%, which is just great, right? So if we look at, other pieces here, let's just have a quick scroll down here. Hopefully I've got, got some Providence here. Providence is 15% headshot damage. Okay, well, that matches up to the one piece, but then if we take a look, I think I've got an Heraldi piece on here as well. We can take a look at maybe a holster. Yeah, Heraldi piece here. That's only 10% marksman rifle damage. Well, we're beating it. We are at 20% with the two Habsburg. So that is now our best in slot pieces, but the pieces I'm talking about are not the easiest to get. There's nothing wrong with running the Heraldi and the Providence. They're very easy to get pieces. They're kind of a great segue till you get to the two Habsburg pieces, but that is what we'll talk about when we go over the build in just a little bit, and you probably already had a quick snipe at it anyway when I was looking at them pieces. So we're just at Grand Washington Hotel here. I am not the best sniper by any means, so we will give this a go.
You're right next to the Grand Washington.
And these are hyenas as well, which are probably the worst subjects in the world to show you against these. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll have a go. So show me your head, please. I need some stacks. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe when we get inside instead. So we're using a variety of guns here. I'm using the M700. It got a buff, and I prefer the usability of it over the White Death. White Death used to be king, not so much anymore, but you could pretty much use either or. And I've got the Nemesis on my back because that's just kind of great in all situations. This guy's gonna... So basically with this build, like if you get one running towards you with a helmet on, you can hit them in the chest and then go for the head, making them a two-tap kill. Or everything else with no helmet on, like for instance that guy there, will generally be a one-tap kill. That's not very nice, mate. You got the Achilles pulse on if you need some extra damage. But really, that's kind of optional, right? You could go with a decoy instead, because we've got the Nemesis if we really want to chunk out some huge damage. We're not actually reliant on just one weapon. There's a few variations that you can do with this, and I'll talk through them a little bit later on. This is just kind of my everyday kind of variation. And I really thought it was a good idea, to be honest, to do it against hyenas, being that they're some of the harder enemies in the game. It just kind of shows that, it's viable against anything, he says. So then we're going to throw a decoy, kind of perfect here. Did we just shoot him through his helmet? Oh, missed. Good time to pop that stack. Whoa, what's my decoy doing?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'm gonna get you.
You are. Now if I get you first though, can I just heal please, boys? But it all depends how good you are at sniping. That's a key point. Obviously if you're in a team, that makes things a little bit... This person's goated with the cars. Come on, peek your foot or something. There we go. Nice and bonny. And you're getting the idea now. Send out another RC. Bro, you deserve to die. Right, what else have we got on the map that we can just show? We've got this here. Come on here. Can we go there? Intercept straight away. This might be nice. Just to show you it works on heroic anything. Especially works on CPs as well, because you can kind of just sit back on a CP and just wait for them to come to you. And you can just pop and pop and pop and pop. Talking about determined though, who knows what's going to happen with that? Is it going to stay as it is? Is it not going to stay as it is? It's kind of fixed on the perfect ones, but then it's not on the non-perfect ones. I mean, who knows? That was really nice of them to just kind of line up for me. As if that little twig is blocking. And as if I got hyenas again. Where's my easy life? Oh no! Where's he gone? Bro, just chill. Oh, remote control. I definitely made this hard for myself. For a demo point of view. I didn't even get to what I was meant to be doing. Here they are. What's he doing now, Black Tusk?
Serious trauma detected.
How to make the game hard for yourself. Do a demo live on YouTube for YouTube and go against hyenas and everything else going on in the world. Are you kidding me? I'm being shot from behind. We're going to decoy. Hi guys. Please die quickly. I haven't got a lot of time for this. Oh man, no, I went down. We're going to get up, we're going to get up. We're going to survive. Can we pop shot him? Oh, we pop shotted him.
Additional hostile contacts.
Decoy out again. Love it. Absolutely love it. We've got Black Tusk again now. What is going on? The craziness of the world map. I feel like there are other factions are just fighting now and leaving me alone. What is this? There is now a Chunga. I finished one event. I have no idea what's going on at this point. But we're going to leave now. We finished the event. We did what we came to do before it goes absolutely pear-shaped. And now I can say I didn't die after all that went on. Right, so we'll go back to base operations and I'll show you the build. But it's an absolute powerhouse. But decoys, Achilles pulses, all things like that, all come in useful for a different variety of reasons. As you saw there, I've got to get rid of this little mark here because it'll drive me wild otherwise. So this is the build. And it's just an all-out powerhouse. There's not really any survivability built in. It's kill or be killed. So it really is dependent on how good you are with a sniper rifle. For me, like I talked about before, the M700 Carbon is a minter. I really, really like it. It's got 54 RPM. It fires fast and it's got 12 in the mag. If you wanted to go a little bit lower and you found like your damage was even better, you could go with perhaps the Tactical 308. It does have slightly less damage, but it has a 90 RPM. It fires much, much quicker. So if you're a very quick firer, you're like a COD sharpshooter, this might be the other variation of a marksman rifle for you. We've got the big boy on campus here, the Nemesis. The reason we've got the Nemesis is because it's absolutely awesome. You can see it hits at 2.8 million. I've rolled mine to damage target out of cover. It's a beast. and it'll certainly get you out of some sticky situations, like for instance headshotting a chunga. You will probably break his arm, you know, his helmet with just one tap. So that's definitely what that's all about. Pistol, just for get out of jail free card here. This one's a really good pistol. The TDIs are absolutely amazing, but you could run a D50 with Determined if you wanted to. Also, again, I could use Determined against a chunga or something a bit heavier than my Nemesis. You know, just build up some extra damage by myself. A few options for yourselves there as well. This is the build. Before I go over this exact build, if you wanted to spec into using the pistol a bit more, for instance, if you wanted to use the D50 with Determined, you could also swap in a Dodge City holster. Make sure you say that right, for some extra one pop damage. It's really, really nice. It comes with weapon handling and headshot, so the perfect stats as well. And just drop the Foxy's knees for the third piece of hot shot. Just gives you another way of running it. This is just the way I run it, but if you want to use the, you know, get that big one pop pistol damage with it, you could run it that way around as well. As we go here with the hot shot mask, gives us 30% marksman rifle damage, 30% weapon handling, and 30% headshot damage. It's huge. Then we've got weapon damage, headshot damage, and headshot damage in the mod slot. For the gloves, we've got weapon damage and headshot damage. And then for the holster, we've got weapon damage and headshot damage. So if you're going to run Dodge City holster, just remember you're going to have to run the knees there instead of running these Foxys. Instead, you're going to have to run hotshot knees. Foxy's just a great option all around. You could put an Araldi in if you wanted to, but you're going to do less damage. We've got crit target, damage to target out of cover, and headshot damage, obviously. If you've not got Foxys and you want another piece, like I said, an Araldi piece like this, I've got here, we showed you this before. This would fit in nice. A Providence piece would also fit in nice, that has headshot damage. Or you could run Contractor's gloves with headshot damage as well. And that's kind of another option anyway. If you think that you are killing enemies, you know, that are in cover too much, then obviously the Contractor's gloves are going to do a bit more damage. So just there's a lot of options around this. And now we've got the two pieces themselves that are really, really hard to farm. These are probably two of the hardest things to farm in the game, because the problem with, you know, Habsburg is they don't come with a core attribute that is red. It comes with the blue core attribute, meaning you've got to get the attributes correct and you've got to get the talent correct. Really, at a minimum, you're looking for headshot damage and headhunter. You can put a headshot damage mod in there as well. Weapon handling is just, you know, just that cherry on the top of the cake, because it increases reload, it helps with all the stability and everything like that. It's a good all-round stat. But if you got critical hit chance or critical hit damage here, I wouldn't be upset. As long as you've got headshot and headhunter and you can get the core attribute of weapon damage on, then you're all good in the hood. The two-piece bonus we talked about at the beginning of the video, you can see here 15% headshot damage, 20% marksman rifle damage. Then with the backpack, a very similar scenario. Again, it doesn't come with a red core attribute, so you've got to get headshot damage and weapon handling. With vigilance is kind of your ideal here, but you could go unstoppable force. As you saw, I took a lot of hits on this build, so unstoppable force, you don't lose the damage. That might be another option. If you're going to run vigilance like I did for this one, I would definitely recommend running a decoy just to take the heat off you so that you're not losing your 25% damage bonus. Headshot damage, weapon handling, and headshot damage in the mod slot, and it's absolutely awesome. So with my M700 here, that if we take a very quick look at it, you can see I've got level 14 expertise on it. I have got headshot damage in the mod because I wanted the red dot, so it's only a low percent. 5 rounds, stability and optimal range in the other mod slots, just to make it much more laser-like when it's firing. Looking at the stats, the crit chance and the crit damage don't matter, but that's 10% critical hit chance and 45% critical hit damage. But we've got a huge 284% headshot damage. And as you can see, we've looked at this before, the weapon damage as well, which we're obviously getting that HG buff, that extra 5%, which is really nice. If you're going to see some really big numbers, we can switch over to the Nemesis and we can see a huge 326% headshot damage. That thing hits like an absolute truck. It's really, really crazy. So I know it's a lot of people don't like the play style, But if you're starting off a fight or something like that, and you really want to stack up your chest talent damage bonus, then it's definitely going to be the way to go. For instance, if we were going to fight an elite, and as you can see, we've got no buffs at the moment apart from vigilance, we could aim and fire, and I didn't even see the number, but it was, I think it was 9.8 million damage numbers. Yeah, I mean that was 39 million that one hit for. Now we've got some stacks. Now we're rocking and rolling 60 million. Maybe I should call the video 60 million headshot build. Like, holy shit. I almost swore. I didn't swear, YouTube, then. Holy sh... 62 million. I mean, we're rocking and rolling. I better go now before I ruin the video. That's going to be it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and maybe join. I don't even know if I said that at the beginning of the video, if I said that much. Big shout out, though. I want to give a huge shout out to some people over on YouTube who are called the Slayer of Kings clan. They've been supporting me in the likes, in the comments, and they've slid in and they asked for a shout out, so why not? Big shout out to them guys for supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys. Everyone else, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you've not already. Maybe join. If you need a community Discord, you'll find mine in the description down below. It's a right good place to hang out if you need some help or you just need some friendly faces that play the Division. That's it. I've spoken enough. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.